Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spirit 23. It's a daily devotional series from Trinity United Methodist Church in Seymour, Indiana. If you're in the area, we'd love to see you on Sunday mornings. Our services start at 10 o'clock, and we're located at 333 South Chestnut Street, again in Seymour, Indiana. Our daily devotionals for the past month or so have come from Book 1 of The Chosen. There is also a television series of the same name that people are raving about, and you can see that on Netflix or Angel.com. I highly recommend that you watch the series, and it does go in accordance with the devotionals. Although they're standalone, each one is standalone, each one has references that you can find in either the series or our devotionals that we're reading for you. Today's devotional is called Created. For we are his workmanship, created in Jesus Christ for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Ephesians 2, chapter 10. Why bother creating something? Why invent that specific widget when there's a sort of close but not quite version at the local superstore? What's the point of painting an original when countless reproductions abound? Why open the specialty coffee shop you've been dreaming of when dozens of franchises dot the landscape? Why build or make something when it's so much easier to just not? Good question, especially after weighing risk against reward and imagining a few worst-case scenarios. It takes all of 5 seconds to see that creating something meaningful can be costly and complicated. So how is it worth it? Ask an inventor, an artist, or an entrepreneur, and they'll tell you that it just is. They'll tell you that it's not solely about the finished product. They'll describe the joy of the process, the satisfaction attained through brainstorming, problem solving, implementing, growing, and improving. They'll light up as they break down the unexpected discoveries made along the way, like the prize of persevering and the incredible new avenues through which they can give and love. Ask the Creator himself, and he will tell you the same. It's worth it. He paid the cost and knows our reward. He is greater than any worst-case scenario. Read his word, and you'll discover that he created you. He'll tell you he has a plan for your life and that you're not a discount, sort of close but not quite version of anyone else. You are you, and you have a specific purpose. His entire collection contains not a single reproduction. And despite how crowded this planet can feel sometimes, your life proves you need to exist. It always confirms there are good works for you to do. Because we are made in God's image, we're created to dream, create, love, serve, and walk in the things he created in advance for us to do. The discovery and progression of it all is for our good and his glory. It's a big deal. It's where we catch the most life-changing glimpses of who he is and who we are in him. Look at Peter, Matthew, and the rest of the gang. And that's a woodpecker, by the way, because I'm on my front porch out in God's green acres. Look at Peter, Matthew, and the rest of the gang. Before Jesus ever called them by name, God had already purposed every single event we read in our Bibles today. They were chosen. Their good works were already prepared. Their job was to walk them out. Lest we get hung up on the grandiosity of their calling and deem ourselves losers by comparison, remember that we're chosen to do the same thing, to further the kingdom and create disciples. God has already created the unique ways through which we can fulfill the Great Commission. Our job is to actually go do it. There he is again. Wonderfully, that can happen anytime and anywhere. In a machine shop, painting class, or the corner table of your specialty coffee shop. Our prayer focus today asks God to reveal to you how you can maximize your calling and discover the good works God has created us to do. Our 3 questions today: describe a meaningful work you've been a part of. What did you learn about God throughout the process? And what unique opportunities you can create to further the kingdom. Thank you for listening today. We hope these devotionals have inspiration for you throughout your day. They sure do for that woodpecker in the woods. Thank you for listening.